How's it going, everyone? I'm Contemtion. Today I'm on my free-to-play account in 2563, close to 15 million power. It's definitely an account that could be a lot higher. It could have better commanders. It could have a lot more on it if I didn't have 3 accounts running right now. So I'm running my main account in 1937, which is finishing up Strife of the 8 KVK, Season of Conquest. It's like our KVK 6, I believe, in that kingdom. And then I've got my other account, 2396, which is in Light versus Dark, which will start Ancient Ruins soon, which is always a lot of fighting, which is great. It's only 1 March, but that is actually to my benefit because I only have 1 March on that account. That's actually good. And then I've got this account, 2563, free to play in KVK Season 1, doing fantastic. The Alliance and Kingdom that I am in, I got super lucky with. We have territory in both our Zone 5s. We won the first war. We are about to fight in the next war, Passaran. That's where we're going to fight next. It's going to be kind of a rematch against the Ducks, which is the kingdom we fought the first time. So very interested to see what happens. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. And what we're going to talk about on this video is the commanders I have, what I'm going to try in open field, and what I will have by the time this war starts in probably 3 days. I actually don't know exactly when it's going to start. There's not a lot of info on Google on how long Highest Summit is for KVK Season 1. I don't know how many days this is. Your City Hall reached level 25. It's obviously an individual event. It's one that I'm not going to be able to get because I'm only CH24 and I'm not pushing to CH25. In hindsight, I wish I did, because CH25 gives you that extra troop capacity. It's 20,000 troops more, full 200,000 K base march, not including troop expansion. So I do wish that I had CH25. Maybe on my next jumper account, I will push that. It will not be a free-to-play account. It'll be a low-spending account. I think Lutheran Scroll, monthly gems, and a couple of the other purchases are just like growth fund, are just too good to pass up. I know it costs money, and for some people that's not an option. I totally get it. You can do free to play without a problem if it's your main focus. If you only have 1 account that you're working on, or even 2, but you're mostly focused on a free to play account, you can definitely do it, and you can do it well. You can keep up with people, you can get kills, you can do well in open field, you can join rallies, you can meet people. It's a lot of fun. However, when you're juggling 3 accounts, I think my next jumper account will have things like Lutheran Scroll, some purchases. I'm not going to do Mina Expertise by any means. I think it's too expensive, and I don't think I would use it enough as it's not a main account. But let's go over everything on here. We're going to open up some keys. We're going to see how lucky we get. We do have 121 gold keys I've been saving up. We will open the crystal keys as well, just because why not. I'll also open the silver keys just for the extra resources and speed ups before the upcoming war. I just want to get my account as high as possible before we start fighting, because it really helps. Tomorrow we've got a kingdom buff, and I'm not going to show the kingdom mail, but we got a kingdom buff at like 16 UTC. So I'm going to push a couple more technologies here. I'm probably going to go for more infantry. I'm just running infantry on this account, so it'll only be 1 infantry march, probably a 50% troop expansion for most of it because I have purchased a few. But I'm going to probably run some more infantry defense. I might do some more attack, and then we'll see what else there is. Maybe defensive formation. I just don't know if I'm going to have enough speed ups to push those, but we'll see what happens. But let's get through the intro and we'll dive right in. Here we go. Okay, so this account has been a lot of fun. I think it's doing really well. I should have more troops. I lost a few in a silly move by going offline during war. I had my troops in a flag that everybody abandoned, so I kind of was almost by myself defending it with like a Joan Ethelfled. I think I still have it. Yeah, here it is. I had Joan Richard. And those are mostly my troops. Oh, I think it's expired, so I can't exactly show you. There was quite a few T4 in there, and it was mixed. So that was really unfortunate, but the account's doing really well. It's got VIP 10. I'm very thankful to be in the main alliance in this kingdom. The gold chests obviously help a lot. If you are going hardcore free to play, you need to find that main alliance with the whales in there who are buying gold chests, because the VIP, the speed ups, the even just like the boost, the attack boost and defense boost, like I got quite a few considering this is a free to play account. And like VIP, getting the 1 legendary commander sculpture a day helps a lot. More Than Gems is coming up very soon. It should be next weekend or close to it. It should be days away. That's at least the math that I've seen. It should be days away. I'm going to push VIP 11 in the hopes to eventually get to VIP 12 for 2 legendary commander sculptures a day. What else do we got? I'm saving up the gems for that, but I did also buy some advanced army expansions. I'm going to have enough troops, if we go in here, to run a full 50% troop expansion and 1 infantry march with some spare in the hospital. And then I will send, and obviously you can't see how many troops I have right now because I'm fighting barbs. It's Lohar event. Anybody should be farming barbs right now. If you have the action points and you're in Lost Kingdom, now is the time to do it. I have more cavalry and archers, which I will be using in rallies. We have some actual archer commander focused players in this kingdom, which I think is fantastic. It's going to be very interesting. I'm excited to see the reports, especially when you're talking Charles Martel and usually YSG or Richard in flags. Archers can do pretty well, but we'll see how it goes. So on this account, I have done everything that I thought I knew I should do. And I say that because I know a lot more now than when I started. Sun Tzu, fantastic. I was using Bjorn and Sun Tzu for open field fighting with 25% troop expansions, and it did really well. I was getting positive trades on a lot, and obviously this is the gear. I'm just running out on Lohar right now because I'm doing barbs. I have great gear for him, considering I'm free to play. It'd be nice to have an accessory. That's one thing about being a low spender, is I would have had the gems to most likely buy an epic choice chest accessory. I don't know what it's called, but from the holiday event, you can typically buy one. It's pretty pricey. I think it's like 4,000 or 8,000 gems, but it would totally have been worth it for either getting Silent Trial or Delaney's necklace. Really would have helped on this account, because I'm definitely going to be running 1 march. That's all I have the troop capacity for. It's most likely, and we're going to try this now, I'm going to try and get my Charles Martel up to 6-star and get him to level 60. I'm going to be running Charles Martel, and the Wheel of Fortune is coming on Tuesday. So there's a very high chance, and hopefully it is on Tuesday, that I will be live streaming Tuesday as soon as reset starts, because I am going to be spinning CPO 2.0 or CPO Prime, or whatever the P stands for on CPO. I'm going to be maxing that out on the Wheel of Fortune on my main account, and then coming into here and spinning the wheel at least once to get YSG unlocked. He has 8 out of 10. I didn't get lucky on the first wheel, and I didn't have enough gems to keep spinning it. So I will unlock him, and I actually have quite a few legendary sculptures saved up. Take a look, I've got 141. So that's going to go into YSG. That's going to put him close to like a 5-4-1-1, which is more than enough to do a heck load of damage against the enemy, especially when you're talking about Charles Martel having that beautiful 30% increased damage for 4 seconds after he casts his primary, which then leads into YSG casting his as a secondary. So you're getting 30% bonus on top of YSG's damage, including if, well, I will get it unlocked as a 5-4-1-1. So I will get another 20% with his 4th skill. Hopefully I have the stars, but we'll see how these gold keys treat me. So let's do that. Let's open up all of our keys right now, because War, I don't know when it's going to be here. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday. If it was Friday, be even better, because then I know I'll be able to live stream. Hopefully it's at a time that I can live stream right when the pass is open. I had work last time in the last war, so I really didn't get a chance to live stream very much. But here we go. Here's the silver keys. All I was looking for was some speed ups, and we got them. I know it's not a lot, but we got some experience tomes as well. We got quite a few resources. It's all going to help in war, especially when you're clearing your hospital constantly, because I'm going to be field fighting focused. but I will join cavalry and archer rallies or garrisons as much as I can. But I do want to avoid joining anything that will give me dead troops on infantry, at least for the first little bit after I've done a bunch of field fighting. If we are totally dominated in open field, obviously I'm just going to jump into garrisons and rallies with infantry, because that's where you're going to help. But if we have field control and the rallies are filling up quickly, then I'll likely just reinforce any infantry rallies. And that way I can still keep my march to help in open field, because I do enjoy open field more and I do excel in open field. It's definitely somewhere I can help more, especially given this account being limited in what it can do. But okay, let's try the gold keys. Let's see if we got a Charles Martel, which I really like to see, and I think we got some extra sculptures for him. We got more than enough stars, and I love seeing the blessed dazzling starlight sculptures and the bundle of dazzling starlight sculptures, so that I can do the star trick on YSG when I get him unlocked. So I can get him to, unlock all his skills, all 4 of them, so he's 4-star, without having to use experience tomes or too many dazzling starlight sculptures. So we should be able to do that. What did we get? Obviously the epic commanders, they all help. I don't have many expertise. I have Joan, I have Sun Tzu, I have Bjorn. I have a few, but besides that I can use them all. Okay, we only got 12 Charles Martel, which isn't great. We got everything else really doesn't matter to me, because all I'm working on this account right now is Charles Martel out of gold keys anyways. Let's open this up. I'm probably not going to get lucky, but at least we'll have it unlocked. Didn't get anything special. Got a few pieces of higher material, which is nice to see, and speed ups. Didn't get anything fantastic in there, but it's done. Okay, let's go in. Let's see what we got first. Let's just pump these in to the commanders that I'm using. I'm actually using all of these right now for barb hunting, so it's not a bad thing. I actually have Yulji out there as well. Okay, well, maybe we can get lucky on the second skill. I have not gotten lucky with Ishida at all. It's all gone to his first skill, even though I have locked the first 2. So hopefully we can get... No. Unlucky again. So Ishida's first skill is done, which is not what I want. Obviously, as a gathering secondary commander, I want it in his second skill. But it is what it is. We got some Herman, which is good. We got a Mulan. No, I'm just have Mulan in open field. So we can put some talents into here. Eventually going, first thing you go to on any peacekeeping commander's trophy hunter, unless you're talking Mina or Double C, because they can be used in open field. Everyone else is pretty much limited to barb hunting. All right, that's not too bad. I like having these secondary gathering commanders up and going. Freddy doesn't matter. Freddy is fantastic on KVK 1 and even KVK Season 2, and probably even KVK Season 3, considering you don't have Guan or Attila anymore. Freddy's great if he's expertised. You can put YSG behind him, or even Mehmed behind him is deadly in open field, because he does 2400 skill damage when he's expertise, and it's 100% chance. He does a lot. He does healing, which is actually pretty decent, and he's got that extra troop capacity. So when he's expertise, he's actually not bad. As a primary commander, he's got the skill tree. Leadership isn't too bad. You get some extra rage in here. You get even more troop capacity. So it's not bad. You can use it with mixed troops, but I believe people use it with all archers because of YSG's second skill of archer attack bonus by 100% for 3 seconds. It's pretty nuts. So you using all archers behind Freddy is typically where people go. So usually you go full on skill tree. You're probably going to grab the reduced counter attack damage, and then you're going to go for the rage, fresh recruits, and anything else that helps. A lot of these are for mix marches. So you might go probably to this one. After using a skill, increase troop defense by 5%. Probably up to there. But anyways, let's go up to Charles Martel. Let's get him up there and see how far he is from level 60. I don't know if I'm going to get to level 60, but we'll see. Hopefully we can get some luck here and not have to use too many stars. That was not good luck. Let's try for some more. Good. That's good. If we can get this one, then we'll only have to use a couple more. Good. And we'll just put in... I don't think we're going to get lucky, but if we do, at least we'll save a star. No, we didn't. But there we go. Now he's done. So we got a 6-star commander. And I probably could have done better if this was my main focus. I think I could have actually done better and gotten him to 6-star before level 4 passes opened during our first war. But he's already level 51. I am going to use experience tomes on him. Not to max it out. I'll probably get him to 59 because I'm still doing barbs right now. But I want to see how close I can get. I'm obviously going to go to hold the line. Get that. I'm going to finish strong of body. And then the rest will go to march speed. It'll most likely get me up to here, and then I'll be done. I won't have any more talents. This, I highly suggest this for anybody doing Charles Martel in open field. Medicinal supplies is so strong. Testudo formation strong. Loose formation is strong. All of these talents are very strong. I'm not a huge fan of putting all of these to elite soldiers because you don't need Snare of Thorns. It's not that great. It really isn't great at all. So I don't suggest using all of those talents up there. I highly suggest doing a talent tree like this. I do not do Desperate Elegy. Elegy? Elegy. I don't know how to say it. I've seen tests on it. Some people really like it. I don't find I have good reports. I would rather go to hold the line, grab strong of body, and then get the march speed. But try it out. See what you like most. Let's see how high we can get them. I've been saving books for a long time. So far, so good. I imagine, yeah, we're doing pretty decent, but this is where we're going to really run into a roadblock. But, man, we've been saving a long time. This is good. We'll use all of these, and now we will get him to... Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to be able to get him to level 60. That's fantastic. I'm going to do barbs because I have him as a secondary commander right now. And I'm going to do a lot of barbs. I'm going to try and use as much action points as I can in the next 2 days during Lohar event. But look at that. We are 1 skill away. Yep. And boom. Next one, the last one, will likely go to increased health. I don't think the 2% march speed is worth it. I don't think the attack is worth it. I think I'm going to go for the health. Stacking Charles Martel with health is fantastic. I wish I had gotten another skill. I would love to have Charles Martel as 5511. And it's totally possible as a low spender. If I had done Lucerne Scroll, I would have more legendary commander sculptures. If I had done a bunch of other small purchases, and I'm not talking a lot of purchases. I'm not talking about pop-up bundles. I'm not talking about a bunch of things, mostly just growth fund, monthly gems, and Lucerne Scroll, and maybe a couple other things that pop up. I'm not talking about recharge event. It's too expensive. I'm talking about a low spender. If you could spend, I don't know, say 20 bucks a month, you can have a much stronger account than what this is, especially if it's your main focus. So that's what I'm going to do next time I do a jumper, which will be in the future, and I'll make a post about it. It will be with a bigger group. I'll find a group. It probably won't be until the end of May once I get back from vacation because I'm going to Mexico for 10 days with the wife and kids. So probably after that, I'll probably start a new account just as a low spender to see the difference between what this account has been and what that account can be. I think that'll be a lot of fun to see. Okay, and like stuff like this. Like just all of the goodies at the bottom. You're missing out like 5,000 gems worth of VIP points right there. The speed ups. Like just missing out on these is really tough as a new account. Like even like the 5 legendary commander sculptures. You get so much from this. That right there is worth at least 3,000 gems, if not more, 5,000 gems if you're buying it from the VIP shop. I only say 3,000 because if you get them from the merchant at 70% off, they're 1,500 bucks a pop. So you can get them for cheaper. But you just miss out on so much for $5. That's literally what it is. It's $5. So I'm not a huge fan of just being free to play. I understand it. I get it. Some people can't afford it. Totally makes sense. And this game is 100% playable as free to play. I think that account has shown this. I really do. I don't think there's much of an argument beyond that. As a third account that I run at 14 million power alongside many people. Let's just see here. Am I in? I'm probably in rank 1 because I'm not in the runes. No, I'm in rank 2. Yeah, rank 2. Like a lot of people in here, I'm doing just fine. Honestly, as somebody who hasn't spent any money, I'm doing totally fine. I could be better. I have no doubt I could be up at 17 million right now. If I had focused mostly on this account, I'd have a lot more commander power from doing guardians. I would have a lot more on this account. I have no doubt. But it's still doing really good. Okay, what else was there? So we're going to do this. He will have on this gear. I do wish I had another accessory, but I don't. So the gear will be really well done. I don't think I can craft anything else for him. I can probably specialize the helm. No, I have Witch's Lineage. I don't think I can do anything better on him. No, everything's specialized except for the gloves, but I don't have any at all. So I can't make him any better. So Charles Martel is going to be my primary march. I might switch back and forth between Charles Martel and maybe Bjorn for that instant proc damage. It's very strong, especially in murder balls. If you're jumping in for a second and you can hit off that instant proc damage, the reports look pretty sweet. Even if you don't, cast your skill and you still get that, it works out really nicely. What I will do, I'm probably going to just buck up because I'm a high VIP level. I can get the 10% defensive item for 24 hours. I will most likely buy this outside of More Than Gems just because it lasts for 24 hours. It's an extra 5% defense. Everything matters. Obviously, you want to make sure that your commander page is set. I will change this. I wish I had that. That's another thing, man. I could definitely be in the 20 million power as a low spender. Unlock that as well, but I will have Charles Martel and YSG in those slots when I'm using them. France, I'm not going to be changing that at all. I think that's very strong for no matter what. There was talks on one of my videos where Germany is really good. It honestly is. That troop training speed is awesome and the action point recovery. But I think it's better if you're doing a cavalry focus. I like France because it works really well for infantry, and I am definitely an infantry player. I just am. Infantry and archers, not at the beginning of Rise of Kingdoms. Archers are not great. They're usable, as I've seen in this KVK, but they're not great. They're not like infantry and they're not like cavalry, but archers are doing really good. And I'm really curious to see what the next civilization is. I am hoping that it's an archer commander and an archer legendary commander that comes out with it that's usable in KVK season 1 and 2 and 3. That could really change things up and make my next low spending account that much more fun and interesting as a low spending new account with new commanders to use. Be awesome. And look at what we got last time. We got Bjorn. Yeah, you can't say anything about his buddy Ragnar. I still haven't found one expertise that I've been able to pull reports from or test with. But Bjorn has been phenomenal on 2 of my accounts, 2396 and this account. But I think that's about it, guys. I don't think there's much more I can do. I have a good amount of resources. I've got a good amount of speed ups. I'm saving those universals. I've got a decent amount. I'll run through these pretty quickly of healing speed ups. But universals, I'm saving. I'm not going to spend that. I'm going to use the research speed ups I have during the buff. Maybe a couple of like the, universal speed ups to get those extra stats on infantry. But for the most part, I'm saving them to heal my hospital. I really want to bump this up to 50 million kill points. And I know that might be difficult, especially if I'm not online for the majority of the war because I've got work. But if I can be online when the pass is open for a good 5-6 hours, I'm sure I can get those kill points up quite a ways, even just with one march. But having Charles Martel and YSG out there, especially with Charles being level 60, I'm stoked about that. We're going to get some good kills. I'm looking forward to it. So stay tuned. I've got a lot of live streaming coming up, guys. I've got Ark of Osiris tomorrow. But then after that, I'm going to have War on this account. I'm going to have Ancient Runes coming up in 2396. So I will be live streaming when I can, when that happens, which is every couple days. So there's going to be lots of live streaming. So definitely stay tuned. Hit that notification button on the side. Please do like and subscribe. And until next time, guys, have a good one. I'm going to hit the outro here, and I'll see you later. Bye.